He was a boy who dreamed of touching the clouds. He thought life was an open sky, and that hope could fly. He used to draw castles in his notebook and write his name next to the word greatness. He believed in light, in miracles, in mornings that never lied. But then the world came, with its noise, its rules, its small boxes made for small hearts. And little by little, the boy folded his wings. People told him, grow up, be realistic, dreams don't pay bills. And he believed them. He traded wonder for survival, art for approval, freedom for safety. The child who used to run towards sunsets began walking in straight lines, from home to school, from work to sleep, from silence to silence. He forgot what laughter sounded like when it came from his soul. He forgot the smell of rain, the taste of joy, the rhythm of believing. He built walls, thinking they would protect him. But walls don't protect dreams. They bury them. One night, he sat alone in his room, lights off, phone in hand, scrolling through lives that looked brighter than his. He saw people chasing what he once wanted, and something inside him whispered, "You used to be one of them." He smiled sadly, because he remembered, and remembering hurt. So he closed his eyes and tried to sleep it away. But sleep didn't come, only silence did. And in that silence, he heard the echo of his younger self, a small voice saying, "You promised me." He opened his eyes, and for the first time in years, he cried, not because of pain, but because the boy within him was still alive. So he got up, he walked to the mirror, looked at his tired eyes, and then whispered, "I'm sorry I left you behind." The mirror didn't answer, but somewhere in the reflection, the boy smiled. He started again, not big steps, just small ones. He began writing, singing softly, dreaming quietly. He picked up the pieces of his forgotten world, dusty notebooks, old sketches, childhood songs, and found fragments of himself inside them. The road was not easy. Healing never is. But every time he felt weak, he remembered that once he had been strong enough to dream. He stopped running from his past and started walking with it. He forgave the world. He forgave himself. And slowly, the colors came back. The mornings felt brighter, the silence softer. Even the rain began to sound like applause. He realized that dreams don't die. They sleep. And all they need is the courage to be remembered. Now when people see him, they see calm. But inside that calm is a storm that finally learned to dance. He no longer chases perfection. He chooses peace. He no longer seeks applause. He listens to his heart. And every time he closes his eyes in Bruno, he hears that voice again, gentle, familiar, whole, saying, "Welcome back." Because he is no longer the boy who forgot his dream. He is the man who found them again. And this time, he's never letting go. When silence speaks, it reminds us who we were and who we can still become.